All right, guys, this is Hot Takes on Glow 99.1 FM, and I have with me two beautiful shawties, and we are going to be rocking together. We are going to be discussing one important topic today. But before we talk about it, I've got Momo in the building.
Yeah, thank you, Black Buddy, for having me.
Yeah, to basket, and I have Timmy right here beside me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys. Today we are going to be talking about cohabitation or cohabiting. This is a process by which intending couples or people who are in a relationship, people who are in a very serious relationship, who are about to take it to the next level, say marriage, they stay together for some times, or a process by which partners stay with themselves for some time before they actually know what is in for them. Either that we take the relationship to the next level. Now, this has actually caused a lot of argument, especially on the social media space. People are asking, is it nice to cohabit before you get married to somebody? Because so many folks who are married, they are of the opinion that they don't even know their partners enough. Some of them will say, okay, it is good that you know your partner is enough. Some will say that, okay, I'm married to my wife, but I don't know my wife has this kind of attitude or this kind of attribute or this kind of character. It's strange to me that my wife is behaving in this particular way. It's strange to me that my husband is this crazy. So that leaves us to the question. The first question I'm going to be asking you too is a question of yes and no. Do you support cohabiting? Let me start with Momo.
Like you said, I do not support cohabiting at all for any reason. I beg to disagree.
Okay. How about you?
I do.
You do. All right. That leaves us to having two sides of the debate. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is MC Blackwood, the Black MC with the Black Mind, talking to black people from the Black continent. They do comedy, the Federal Republic, the raw material for polish. All right. Why do you disagree that people should not cohabit before they take it to the next level, before they get
there's
married?
This pidgin say that comes like this.
Okay.
Cohabiting brings about see finish. Person go see you finish, so they respect self no good day. Like, let me give an example now. We have this guy, his name is Falano.
Okay.
And he has another girl, Maria.
All right.
So, Maria comes to Falano's house, she's cleaning, she's washing his boxers, she cooks, she feeds. Falano will be relaxed. He feels like he has wifey material. He will not want to do the necessary duties to like fetch a wife, all those things, knock door, the introduction. He would just sleep. He would just be relaxed. He would not even want to introduce himself to our family. So it brings about disrespect, and it's a trend now, and it's not what it's. Right. Girls need to open their eyes. Like Gen Z, you need to open your eyes. You don't need to like cohabitate with somebody to prove yourself that you're capable or you're credible. You like let him earn you. Let him earn your trust. You can go on dates, see. And everybody will go to each other's house at the end of the day. But you can involve your families, you get. But cohabiting is a no-no for me.
All right, let's go to Temi. Do you think going on a date, going on picnics, seeing yourselves once in a while is enough to actually make you think this person is cool enough? When you go on a date, you get to meet the person just for some couple of hours. You don't know what the stuff they are made of. Do you think it's enough?
No, I don't think it's enough. In as much as going on dates, picnics, and spending quality time can improve your relationship, okay, it's not enough to know who you are really having this relationship with. It's not enough to know your partner.
Okay. All right. She actually mentioned something about see finish. Is it true? Okay, let's say you want to cohabit with a guy. Is it enough for you to start cleaning, start washing his boxers like she mentioned? Okay. Is that the definition of cohabitation for you?
No.
Is it that you turn yourself entirely to the wife of the...
No.
Okay.
Cohabiting with somebody does not mean I have to be this person's slave. Cohabiting is just spending quality time indoors with the person, waking up every day with the person,
sleeping
and waking up. Yes, getting to know each other beyond all these responsibilities. So when she talks about see finish, okay, I feel like person wey go see you finish go still see you finish, whether cohabiting or not. So
because when you finally get to the marriage,
yes,
Ona go still see on herself finish.
Yes.
Now let's Momo, let's paint a picture around this cohabiting of a thing. You have the opinion that it is not good enough, that ladies should shine their eyes. What should they shine their eyes for? In as much you are still going into a marriage and you are still going to settle with the person, and those things you actually dodged, you are still going to take up the responsibility. By the time you get into the marriage, you go still reach that side. You go still cross that bridge, either you like it or not. So why are you advising girls to open their eyes, Gen Z especially?
I'm trying to enlighten them to shine their eyes because with cases we've been seeing online these days, this you go to your partner's house, you're living with him, you're doing all those things without having a tag. You're not a wifey, you're just a girlfriend or a chick. You get what I mean? There's no tag, there's no I don't know that word right now. There's no spinach or there's no stuff attached to your name. So I don't understand why you be doing that for somebody that does not regard you. Because if the person regards you, is going to pay the dues, is going to do the necessary things that has to do with him putting you in his house. You're living with somebody that has not paid your dowry. You're living with somebody that does not follow tradition. And these days, girls need to shine their eyes because ritual killings are happening. When I schooled in Ogun State, Ijebu-Igbo, and we used to hear different cases. This little girl slept in this guy's house. The next day, she ran mad. Or they cut her head or something like that. We need to shine our eye. We need to be vigilant.
Let's look at something. Are you in any way leaving out a chance? Okay, what if you're sure about the fact that the person is going to pay for your dowry? I mean, your bride price. The person is going to, this person is actually serious. Are you not considering just spending some time with the guy, probably for let's say 2 months or a month, just to get to know each other before you get into the next stage?
I can spend days, 2 days, 3 days, and if I was spending 2 days, 3 days, my family would be aware. The only reason I can spend months, that is we're living together already. You've paid my dues, you've done the dowry, you've paid my dowry, you've initiated the ceremony already. You are now one.
All right.
I cannot exceed
another thing we are not you're not taking cognizant of is the fact that the timing by which we should be doing what we are talking about. If person are student, you still there for campus, you're there for school. Now 4 years of your stay in school, you stayed with your boyfriend. You guys, you're cohabited for the entirety of your stay. You understand? We will call it cohabitation, but it's not the type of cohabitation which we always use to test run what will be there for us in the nearest. It's not a premise. It's not something that is preparing us for the marriage. Now, the type of cohabitation I'm talking about is probably you guys are done with school. Probably you are both done with NYSC, and what is next on the board is marriage. You understand? Are you not giving that a chance as well? What is next on your board now? You are done with school. You are done with anything.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
So there's this auntie of mine.
Okay.
There's this auntie of mine. She was cohabiting with my uncle. She did everything. She did wifey material.
Your auntie with your uncle?
No, I call her my auntie.
Okay.
A friend. She's not really my auntie per se, but
okay.
She cohabited with my uncle for 4 years. So we're all thinking this guy is going to marry her. He did not marry her. He went ahead to marry another person.
Tell me, isn't that the basics? Isn't that the reason why we have? Isn't that why cohabiting should happen? Because should that not tell us? I think cohabiting is like a pointer to the fact that, it's like something that will make it's something that will prick your consciousness to know if you're actually going to marry this person. Do you see it as a waste of time? That even if it's not going to work out well, do you see it as a waste of time?
No, I don't. Cohabiting to me is more of what's the word? It's more of solidifying your relationship with your partner.
Okay.
aside the activities that you guys could engage yourself with while you're cohabiting, it's a form of solidifying your relationship. It's not a waste of time.
Okay,
Because
what if it doesn't work out and you are all out again? The next guy you find, you know.
Yeah, life is all about risk. Because you lived with a particular person and the person decides that, okay, I'm not going to marry you, it doesn't remove anything from you. It doesn't make you less valued in the society. I mean, it's an experience. At least you tried it. So the person saying, okay, because we've lived together at a point in time and I don't think I want to marry you. Cohabiting is not the reason why that person is not marrying you. The person will have his or her reasons on why the relationship should not go forward. Cohabiting is not the main reason. It cannot be the main reason because it's just living together. And cohabiting does not have to be for months. It could be for a week, it could be for 2 weeks, it could be for a month. But it's not like a permanent thing. It's not supposed to be a permanent thing like the way people usually put it out to be. So yeah.
All right, Momo, there's this thing again. Momo, you are not taking. We should also look at Momo. There's this thing. Everybody has what they actually like and what they don't really like. There are things, there are attributes in the opposite sex that you like the other person to not have, that you wish that your partner do not have. Some people do not love partners who snore.
Okay.
In fact, that is enough ground for breakup for some people.
Yeah.
A partner who snores. Some people do not like a dirty partner. When your partner just comes around, scatters the bed, throws his socks on the bed, litters the whole house. Some people do not intend to end up with somebody like that. Small red flags.
Yeah.
It might not really be an emotional red flag, it might be physical red flags. Some people, sleep talk. Some people sleep sex. Some people they do everything. And some people do not like that. Now, if you just go on a date, any type of date, would that date be enough to show you the kind of person? Would that date be enough to show you those red flags in the opposite sex?
Surely.
Or in your partner?
Like you said, going on a date will not be enough to review what I don't like about a particular partner.
Okay.
But change is constant in life, you get. So there's no perfect person, there's no perfect somebody. You could get into the relationship and you see that, okay, Mr. Falana, the guy that you're dating, Falana, he comes and he just throws his shoe anywhere. You see, communication is key.
You will correct him in the marriage.
See, I don't like carrying your shoes all the time. Please put it here. This is where you should put your shoe. When you use the toilet, if you know that your poo is...
Now let's talk about something more deep. Yeah, and this question is open to the two of you. Let's now talk about something deeper. We have partners who are narcissistic. Let's say a narcissistic man. I'm a man, so I have two ladies now as my. Let's say you have a narcissistic partner, a guy, but you do not tend to see this because it's the sweetest thing in the world when he's in his right senses. You understand? He showers you with gifts. When you guys go on a date, he opens the car door for you. He does everything for you. In fact, when you go out, he takes the initiative. He is very creative. He knows what you want. Okay. He gifts you every time. But that he doesn't understand what we call the psychic space. He doesn't. He's so mentally he's so crazy to the point that he would give you peace of mind in terms of material gift and all that. But when it comes to emotional, he will give you what we call emotional distress. He's there to give you emotional. He could make you go explode. You understand? So how do you get to know a partner who is not
narcissistic?
Yeah.
That one will be a bit difficult to tell, but there's no way you'll not be seeing bits like their way of communication, their way of displaying different moods. But you might not really get it in a full grasp, but you might just have an idea. Maybe days you just spend it with him, like you visit, and maybe it's just a party or something like that.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to be wrapping it up on Hot Take today, Glow 99.1 FM. Just visit our YouTube channel, Glow 991 FM, and drop your comment under the comment section and see that side, the side you are going to be swinging.